I'm Anne-Marie DeWitt from Fireside Games, and I'm here to talk about the More Munchkin Mini Expansion, which actually comes in Munchkin Panic. It is not a separate purchase. It's an expansion that actually comes inside the box. So we're going to lay out the More Munchkin Mini Expansion and show you in detail everything that you get.
Good.
The most important thing you need to know about the More Munchkin Mini Expansion that comes in Munchkin Panic is you no longer have to protect the towers against the monsters. All you care about is points. You want to have the highest point value in slain monsters. That is it. So with that change, the towers actually kind of become a timer in the game. If you're ahead in points, you might actually want to help the monsters take out the castle towers. And fortunately, we have helped you with the More Munchkin Mini Expansion to do that. So let me show you what the expansion includes. The More Munchkin Mini Expansion includes 7 character cards, and you'll notice that these are based on the races and classes from Munchkin. They all have a special ability that is unique to the Munchkin Panic world, as well as a nemesis. So, for example, if you are playing the elf, you can draw an extra treasure card when you help slay a monster. So that's in addition to whatever you've negotiated. But you cannot slay the facesucker. That's your nemesis. And you'll recognize a nemesis when it comes out on the board by the black border. So that will help you to trigger the thought that, you know, that might be one of the nemesis for a player in the game. So that's how the characters work. The mini expansion also includes a new castle card called Illusion, and that has a really cool effect. It allows you to discard a monster in the swordsman, knight, or archer ring of the board. So, for example, I could just discard this leprechaun, and allows you to replace it with a monster elsewhere on the board. So, for example, King Tut is threatening this tower. He's going to rotate clockwise on his next turn and take out that tower. So, I want to take out that King Tut and put him where the leprechaun was. So now I have additional opportunities to slay that monster and take his treasure. And he is no longer threatening my tower. So that could be a good thing if I need more time for getting points. The More Munchkin Mini Expansion also includes 2 weapons, the Dagger of Treachery and the Chainsaw of Bloody Dismemberment. They both do 3 points of additional damage, and again, these are weapons, so they have to be used with hit cards from the castle deck. The 3 points of damage with the Dagger of Treachery must be in the swordsman ring, but the 3 points of damage with the Chainsaw of Bloody Dismemberment can be dealt anywhere on the board that your hit card is effective. So, the More Munchkin Mini Expansion also includes a new card type that I'm very excited about. It's the Monster Enhancer. You'll recognize these Monster Enhancers, including the art, from Munchkin, but they have different effects in the game. So they all have slightly different things, so we won't go into detail on all of them, but let me explain how Intelligent Monster Enhancer works. So if I play this card, it allows me to add 2 points of health to a monster under attack and then draw a treasure card. So if my opponent, for example, is attacking this potted plant, I play my Intelligent Monster Enhancer, and now I add 2 points of damage. Now, they have done 1 point of damage, so it's, you know, essentially at 0. So I'm going to add 1 and 2. And the way you add points of damage beyond whatever health they have originally is just by adding points. Or, sorry, by adding pennies. Pennies are not included. You have to supply those yourself. I'm sure you have many in a jar. So that's the way basically the Monster Enhancer works. Then I would get to draw my treasure card for playing that as well. So in addition to beefing up the monster, keeping my opponent from getting another kill and more treasure, I've gotten a treasure card and I bought more time for the monsters. So that's basically how Monster Enhancer would work in the game. It really changes things up. You're really just focused on being the person with the highest number of points and slain monster at the end of the game. That's what the More Munchkin Mini Expansion is all about. It's all about being the best Master Munchkin you can be. So I hope you have a lot of fun with it. I know I have, playing it with lots of people.